The Hong Kong government recently passed 2 pieces of national security legislation in a single day. These laws introduced 6 new offenses and designated 6 prohibited places. Officials claim this urgency is in response to a turbulent global geopolitical landscape. But what does this mean for Hong Kong? The enactment of these laws aligns Hong Kong more closely with mainland China's security practices. The Office for Safeguarding National Security, or OSNS, is at the center of this transformation, playing a leading role in enforcing these new rules. Violating these new laws can lead to prison terms of up to 7 years and fines of over $60,000. One particularly striking clause is that anyone who learns anything about the OSNS must keep it confidential, reflecting similar laws in the mainland. This move represents a dramatic shift. Legal experts have noted that if OSNS takes jurisdiction, the mainland's criminal procedure law can be applied in Hong Kong. This raises serious questions about autonomy and due process in the city. The legislation also introduces new prohibited places. Notably, these include 4 hotels with a combined capacity of over 1,700 rooms. This could suggest an imminent increase in the presence of mainland security personnel in the city. Comparatively, during colonial rule, the British operated a similar unit called the Special Branch. It had just 1,200 officers at its peak. The scale of the current OSNS presence suggests a much larger and more aggressive enforcement arm. The OSNS is believed to be staffed by multiple powerful Chinese entities. These include the Ministry of Public Security, the Ministry of State Security, and the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection. Together, they bring extensive surveillance and enforcement powers. When the OSNS was launched in 2020, its headquarters was established in the Metro Park Hotel. That choice was symbolic. It directly faces Victoria Park, a site known for annual pro-democracy gatherings commemorating the Tiananmen Square crackdown. The original chief of OSNS, Zhang Yangsheng, is well known for suppressing protests in Guangdong's Wukan village in 2011. His leadership signaled a strong stance against dissent. He has since been replaced by Zhou Ge, a figure from the Hong Kong and Macau Affairs Office. Photographs from the launch also featured high-ranking officials from China's security apparatus. Among them was Chen Siyuan, who heads the first bureau of the Ministry of Public Security. His division targets dissidents, religious groups, and what the state deems political threats. Li Jiangju is another significant figure in OSNS. He represents the ministry's first bureau in Hong Kong and is believed to play a role in targeting groups like Falun Gong and underground churches. His presence shows the depth of political surveillance now active in the city. Deputy Director Sun Kinji from the Ministry of State Security is likely responsible for counterespionage. He oversees identifying foreign spies and monitoring Hong Kong residents who may cooperate with them, extending China's reach into international networks. Sun has spoken publicly about the need for more national security education in schools. This could indicate a broader effort to instill pro-mainland ideology among younger generations and reshape Hong Kong's identity at its roots. Another official, Ma Yinming, serves as a group leader and was assigned by the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection. His role reinforces the disciplinary and political control OSNS is likely to exercise moving forward. Taken together, these changes suggest that Beijing is building a deeply integrated, highly secretive, and aggressively enforced security presence in Hong Kong. This has serious implications for local residents and foreign nationals alike. The scope of OSNS operations goes beyond physical enforcement. It's also about shaping narratives, controlling dissent, and enforcing loyalty through surveillance and prosecution. The chilling effect on activism and free speech is profound. The fact that hotels are being converted into de facto bases hints at long-term plans. This is not a temporary measure. It's a structural shift in how the central government controls Hong Kong, physically embedding its security forces into the city. For foreigners, travel to Hong Kong may become more dangerous. The extraterritorial application of these laws means even speech or activities outside of Hong Kong could be grounds for arrest if they are deemed to violate the national security law. This could have implications for journalists, academics, and business professionals who travel frequently to the region. If you have criticized the PRC or supported causes they oppose, you could be at risk. Families of activists living abroad may also face increasing pressure. The OSNS could use its extended network and legal reach to intimidate or prosecute relatives of individuals who have spoken out internationally. The national security framework is being weaponized to suppress not just opposition within Hong Kong, but any dissent perceived as threatening from abroad. This marks a dangerous precedent for international human rights and civil liberties. Now more than ever, it is vital to pay close attention to Hong Kong. The city's freedoms, once a beacon in Asia, are under direct threat. The international community must remain engaged and vigilant. If you believe in press freedom, free speech, and the protection of civil liberties, you can help. Support independent journalism and advocacy efforts to shine a light on these developments. Your support helps keep these stories alive and ensures the world does not look away. With greater awareness, there is hope for accountability and change. Together, we can amplify voices that are being silenced. We are at a critical juncture. What happens in Hong Kong sets the tone for how authoritarian regimes respond to dissent. This is no longer a local issue. It is global. We must all care. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you found this video informative. And if you can, please consider making a donation to support our continued work in independent research and reporting.